All right. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Since you two is Pastor Dowell. When I was in the Army, we used to sing a song, running down Ardennes there at Fort Bragg, where the 82nd is. And that song started off like this. Here we go again. Same old S-H, and you put in the I-T. And that's what we basically got going on. Again, because this morning I got up, and the first thing I did was see all these articles and all this so-called news about Black Friday. And of course, Best Buy going to start their Black Friday at 6 p.m. So now you got all the retailers, all of them are trying to rush what they call Friday, Black Friday. Now, I know I'm getting ready to confuse a lot of you people. But if we look from a biblical standpoint and viewpoint, since it is that nightfall, they're telling the truth. That day actually started, even though they call it Thursday here in this world. So maybe the world is getting more biblical, which I doubt it. But, you know, it's amazing. And we're going to see all these videos of people going down here literally acting like a bunch of animals, running each other over for a $5 toaster and a $20 microwave. It's crazy. Why are you people so easily coerced and manipulated? I'll tell you the reason why. Because the majority of the American populace is dumb. And they refuse to put information and knowledge in their head. And so we like entertainment. And entertainment dumbs you down because it's a medium. And I know that many of you don't understand mediums. And what it does, it sends information. And you're in the receive mode the whole entire time because your conscience is not active. You're not using your mind. You think you are, and you thinking when you sit over here, you having a good time. You are having a good time. You're having a good time at being dumbed down. And that's the reason why that you can't have a lick of confidence in anybody in this country and stuff, because they don't understand the psychological effect, nor they understand exactly what's going on in this world, because they refuse. They refuse to do the painstaking task of sitting back and trying to figure out exactly what's going on. But they have conditioned the people so much to the point that anytime somebody comes and tries to tell you the truth, you are already conditioned to fight against them. You are already conditioned to make them an enemy. You are already conditioned to attack them. And that's where we at. That's where we at. But if they get on there and them news media, and you ought to see these news reporters, when they tell you a story, don't you believe one word of it, because when Bill O'Reilly says, we report, you decide, do you understand that? They're going to tell you something, and then they're going to want you to make a decision based on the information the way that they present it. And they're actually deceiving you into thinking that you're using your own volition and exercising self-autonomy, and you're actually getting what they're saying because you choose to either reject or accept what they're saying. And this whole time, you have no idea how many slants, you have no idea how many times they've twisted the story, they've warped the story, they distorted the story, because you've been conditioned not only to trust the news media, but you've been conditioned to trust the government, and you've been conditioned to trust this, and the things you should be trusting, you don't trust. And the reason why you don't trust it, because you're too busy being mind numb by the movies, mind numb by entertainment and stuff, and you don't use self-autonomy, so therefore you can't think. And so when I get up here and try to stimulate your thought, to try to tell you how to think, you get offended. And I understand this bizarre behavior. And I said it once, I said it 1,000 times, that this bizarre behavior is deeply and collectively embedded in the subconscious of men's mind. And I don't think the creator universe himself can even remove it. Something has got to give you a spark of life. Something does. Something that has to stimulate you. And sad to say, that the only thing that I ever found in this life that actually really truly stimulates thought is when you have a mental train wreck. Is when the ground beneath your feet gives way. When things are going awry and ain't nothing working out. That's when you start thinking. That's when you start thinking. But as long as everything is going good and you're knee slapping, foolishly jesting and jerking and laughing and foolish frivolity and losing your mind and busting blood vessels in your neck and everything else. Drunk, soberly drunk. You find it good. But it ain't until the pains come in your life and you experience that pain, that's what makes you stronger. And that which doesn't kill you makes you stronger. But what we do is we avoid those painstaking tasks. That's why Americans don't like exercise either, because there's too much pain involved. But, you know, it's really easy to sit down and take a pill. It's real easy to drink a Diet Coke. It's real easy to do all these other things that you think because they say it. They tell you, and you're conditioned to receive it. You see, how do you wake up people up? How do you wake up people up? How do you do it? I mean, truth is the only thing that can be desired in the inward parts. Truth is the only thing that can stimulate thought and reason. Black Friday, today, regardless of the history of this country, people going to go out and they're going to stuff their fat guts. They're going to become glutton pigs. And they're going to drink their eggnog. They're going to eat their turkeys. They're going to eat their honey-baked ham. And they're going to celebrate the National Thanksgiving Day of the Europeans of rape, rob, murder, killing, stealing, pillaging. I could go on and on and on with the superlatives. And it ain't going to change one thing about your mind. You know why? Because you don't care what has happened to the indigenous people of the land. Now, if they have lied to you about history, what else are they lying to you about? Could it be Black Friday? Could it be? You think you're getting a deal because they're having a bunch of sales. All they're doing is selling you their overstock from the junk that they've stored up all year long. And the majority of stuff that they sell to you retail is really half the cost of what is actually the value of the actual purchase product itself. And then they give you a 10%, or 20%, or 30% discount, and you go stark raving mad and lose your mind. I'm going to stay here. And if I have to go out, probably today will be the day. And if I go out, I'm going to buy some building material. You know the reason why? I'm going to buy some building material because I believe in taking the Federal Reserve notes that end up in his hand, putting it into something tangible that we can end up using. Besides buying a damn $5 toaster that's going to break in 2 weeks and you take it back and you're going to get another $5 per toaster that's going to break in 3 months, and before long you're going to throw that toaster away. Sometimes I wonder if I'm the only thinking preacher in the world. Wherever it is, I'm not going to tell you to have a good day because it's going to be pretty dang miserable. Hospitals, get ready. A lot of people getting ready to come to you because they're going to eat themselves into oblivion. They're going to laugh. I told you, I checked it out this morning. The Dallas Cowboys are playing today and the Detroit Lions are playing today. I told you, how do I remember that? I remember that from yesterday years as a little boy watching these football games. Watching people get out there and beat the hell out of each other, and we're all entertained in the modern day Roman Colosseums. I must be going crazy. But anyway, while y'all stuffing y'all gut, I'm going to be here working along with the brother. I did say I wasn't going to say that y'all have a good day, but I'm going to say it anyway. Have a good day.